Wiper Party leader Kalonzo has told Kenyans that it is now time for them to initiate public demonstrations. Speaking to a congregation in Kajiado County during an interdenominational church service, the Azimio Corp principal affirmed that he would not allow Azimio chief Raila Odinga to return to the demonstrations, calling Kenyans to stop being overly dependent on the opposition to fight for their rights. Take a listen.
Pia tusitegemee Raila peke yake. Tuseme wa Kenya tusilale.
These were the remarks of the former Vice President and Wiper Party leader Kalonzo during an interdenominational church service in Kajiado County in response to the religious leaders who accused the opposition of remaining silent as injustices were mounted on Kenyans.
Mumetuambia Bishop Baba asilale, asinyamaze.
This comes in the wake of bipartisan talks where issues of the high cost of living are yet to be deliberated on. Now, we have been treated to these calls from the opposition, but are yet to hear their strategies on the same.
Tumeonya hao watu, tumeliwaambia punda imechoka, tuliwaambia chumba imechoka, wamekataa.
How do we reduce the cost of living and afford free government service and healthcare for all? Is it a high taxes issue or management of those taxes? There was a rhetoric that the Kenya Kwanza regime ran around with to justify the increase in taxes, and that was that other countries pay 50% taxes. While that could be true, those countries mostly enjoy better health services and free education. Plus, their public transport systems are well established. Thus, the argument of increasing taxes because other countries pay more is inconsiderate, null and void, and to say the least, portrays poor research on the demographics and psychographics of the citizens of Kenya.
There are two options that is on the table. Either we raise our own revenue through taxes or we borrow more. Borrowing is no longer tenable for the country. As we are aware, as per the statistics that are there, the country is staring at a public debt of approximately 10 trillion Kenyan shillings.
What is ironic is that the church, a body that has a voice to defend the poor and needy in society, would relinquish this duty to politicians, especially given the tenets of the Bible where fighting for the rights of the poor and oppressed is described as true religion. But why is this happening? Why have Kenyans absconded the duty of speaking about injustice and oppression to the hands of a few people?
Msiwe tumutangojea sisi tu Raila arudi pale. I will not allow Raila me myself arudi kwa maandamano. Let the country do it.
To reiterate and to remind Kenyans of Article 37 of the Constitution, every person has the right peaceably and unarmed to assemble, to demonstrate, to picket, and to present petitions to public authorities. In no place does the phrase "to be led by a politician" appear in the right to picket. Yet the Right Honorable Raila Odinga has to carry the weight of calling for demonstrations. Is it that Kenyans don't see the injustice? Have our clergy and imams become so corrupted it is impossible for them to call leaders out? One Sunday they're dining with the government, the other with the opposition, without putting them back to order.